mean, that song wasn't very good. Let's be honest. I mean, maybe it's time to quit your day job,
Wait a minute, who we talking about?
Adina Howard. She's a trained chef, and if I'm a freak in the day into the dawn, if that's your best song, maybe you are a chef. Maybe you are a chef. No, it's fine.
A chef?
Maybe you are a chef. And her best song is "I Hate You So Much" right now, right? Oh no, I'm a boss. I'm the first bitch to hit up the track. That's right, that bitch on the track. That's right, I fuck all the niggas in the yard. That's in the bitch in the yard. Cause I'm a boss.
Chef ain't got a job. I'm bossing.
I'm glad I'm recording all this shit.
Bitch, I'm a boss.
This is terrible.
Now, wasn't Milkshake like her biggest hit though?
That was her best song, Greatest Stop It. Oh, Milkshake?
Yeah. You need to bring your mic a little bit closer.
That's probably her biggest hit.
There you go.
Trashy too. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's time to chef. My Milkshake brings... My milkshake brings all the boys in the yard. Goddamn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I suck dick, but I got 2 charges. My milkshake brings all the boys in the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I suck dick, but I have 2 charges. La la.
Washington podcasting, baby.
That's how we gonna do that shit.
La 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 la. I mean, why do you have to say la like it's the message? The message,
coochie's burning.
The message is clear. Like, why do you need to say la la la? Right? Like, we know that.
That would have been one of the songs I broke my shoe to.
Right? You're sucking dick for company.
What?
You're sucking dick for friends.
La 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 la. The kids are waiting. La 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 la. Hurry up. La 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 la. My ovaries are waiting.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. My pussy is better than yours. I'll pop that shit, but I got 2 charges of my milkshake. What?
Y'all fucking terrible.
Shit.
See, this is the shit that we do. This is the shit that I don't record, but I had to put it on this time.
Oh my God.
She said, la 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 la, my pussy's waiting. What did she say?
The boys are waiting. I mean, you might.
I mean, we are. It's really right. It's two. What do you say? 2 hands, 2 birds in one hand, and a feather in the other, or some shit.
He's not making her sound terrible. Those words came out of her mouth.
She's inviting.
Yeah, she's inviting all the boys
to her yard.
Look,
No, she didn't.
look.
I mean, how else? I mean, make it make sense.
Listen. Before y'all go on with this goddamn situation, let me just go ahead and say, I mean, she's already saying the boys are waiting, so she might as well say the pussy's waiting. Now, welcome everybody back to the Washington podcast team.
Woo.
I am your host, DMV PREEM, with my boys, man. Mike the architect, he's in the building.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Be Heard is in the building. Be Heard.
Come on, man.
And my man Mir, he's not on camera right now, but he gonna pop his head in here. Yeah, he's a little to see him.
He's a little shy.
So my man Mir is in the building.
Why you gotta steal my one shot?
You know what I'm saying?
Why you gotta steal
hit
my
the horn
second
hand.
shot? This is personal. This is personal. I deserve my own. Okay.
Hell yeah, we back. Shout out to all of our supporters over in South Africa and Germany and the United Kingdom and here at home in the United States. Shout out to our first-time listeners, our last-time listeners, our woke niggas, our not woke niggas, our vaccinated and our unvaccinated. Shout out to all y'all. We love all y'all. So, we treat everybody equally.
Shout out to Aaron Rodgers, Kyrie Irving.
Fat.
We'll edit that part out.
Shout out to them boys, man. Now, getting back to this, before we even get into the topics that we are going to discuss tonight, let's get back into this fucking Khalees situation real quick before we... So is she saying my pussy's waiting subliminally? Or...
I mean, it's clearly she is sucking dick for friends. If you... if you listen to the words, no, because I'll do things for friends. But you know, but it's like, okay, we can go to Applebee's, right? Or right? Okay,
yes, this is true.
Or we can go to Dave and Buster's. No, she's all about milkshakes, and I don't think we're talking about the ones from McDonald's. Shout out
to her.
Yeah, that's because you can never get a milkshake from McDonald's because the milkshake machine is always fucked up. So
Yeah, and she's letting you know hers is in full service. Shout
Always
out.
available. Shout out to Khalees.
boys, you won't be waiting.
Absolutely not. You will not be waiting for anything when it comes to Khalees.
Let's reverse this, right?
Go ahead.
Like, if I was like, my tongue job brings all the chicks to the yard, would that be a hit?
That's disturbing.
Yeah, that'd be a little weird.
That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't even be.
My tongue job brings other girls to the yards. Damn right. Yeah, that's crazy.
See, that's sexist, though. And now we need to
Tongue job.
spend a couple minutes on this.
That's true because one, Khalees.
First of all, no, that's
Well, one,
sexist.
because Khalees is very attractive.
Okay.
All right, she was married to Nas, a very
Right.
legendary rapper. Mm-hmm. So that's notoriety right there. So she had the looks.
Okay.
She had the energy as far as like her presentation to like the song, and then she's married to a famous rapper. So
Yeah, and then the milkshake didn't hurt anything. So.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So she's inviting everyone to come to her yard.
Shout out to Khalees.
Shout out to Khalees. Yo. Also, I want to go ahead and get a shout out to my blood, Chino. He has a barbershop, and he's a traveling barber. His name is Chino. He goes by Chino Cuts as well. Shout out to him. His schedule is Wednesday to Saturday, Wednesday to Thursday. You just got to hit him up. But his times is 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Wednesday through Thursdays, and Fridays from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and every other Saturday at Cutting It Up Barbershop, located in Southern Maryland, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you want to get in contact with him, hit him up at chinocuts.square.site. And you spell Chino Cuts CHINOKUTZZ.square.site. Hit him up on there. And yeah, man, get your shit straightened up, man.
Yeah, absolutely dope ass spot to wait and get your hair cut at.
Absolutely.
Been there a couple of times and like the place is very nice. Has like a bunch of pictures of like football teams, legendary like athletes, like a very nice like chill like vibe. So
Facts.
Good stuff.
Shout out to Renaissance Town Storium too, man, for allowing us to be in their presence during the summer when we was doing our podcast over there too. So shout out to y'all.
And for all our listeners, we're going to be being, as you can see, we are getting sponsors on now, so the show's really blowing up. You guys will love to hear that. So this particular episode will be brought to you by Henry Ruggs Driving School, and the motto is "Don't let anyone get in your way." And so we want to shout out to our sponsors.
Shout out to Yeah, this is going to be an interesting episode tonight, people. Very, very, very interesting.
I'm ready.
Moving on. What do we want to talk about first, man? We got a lot of topics going on tonight, so what do y'all want to talk about first? Or do y'all want me to take over the first topic?
You got it, buddy.
All right. So let's talk about this. Halloween just passed. I took my kid out, went trick-or-treating and all that stuff. But what was one of the climaxes of the month of October was the Halloween Kills movie. There was a lot of mixed reviews about it. A lot of people say it was good. A lot of people say it was terrible. I mean, I liked it.
fuck that. That movie was trash.
You thought it was trash?
That movie was trash. If there was ever a movie where you wanted every character to die, that is the movie. I mean, they did things in that movie as far as like, trying to survive. They did the opposites. They pretty much said like, "Hey, Michael, come here, kill me, like right here." Like there was like a couple. I don't want to spoil anything, but there was 2 scenes in particular where the victims had the opportunity to escape. Mm-hmm. I mean, like the door was right there. I mean, it's practically open, but they chose to turn around, say something to the killer, Michael Myers,
The black lady.
Yeah,
Fuck
she
it.
was like, okay, yeah, fuck it, yeah, it's too late now. She was literally at the fucking door.
She low-key
At the fucking door, like unlock the door and everything. It's like, all right, bitch, go, get the fuck out, Why are you still there? But she turns around, starts screaming, and then Michael with his slow ass like just walks up to her and just starts stabbing shit out of her. You know, and it's like I didn't feel sad at all for this lady. I'm like, you know what, bitch, you deserve that shit. Like, who does that?
She low-key deserved it.
Yeah, she did. Everybody in that movie deserved to fucking die.
I got a question for you, Mike. Are we always the first ones to go in scary movies?
I feel like it changed a little bit. Like in the early 90s, mid 90s, of course, yeah, it was just like horrible stereotype as far as like black people always being the first ones to die. Nowadays, it's, you know, Mexicans.
Oh, boy.
Mexicans.
No, I kind of feel
Shout
like
out to the essays.
Nobody's safe on this episode.
really no one. Yeah, like
Nobody.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel still like that stereotype is still in horror movies. Like we're still usually the first people to die. Hasn't changed yet.
So, speaking of that, since we all know that we always the first to die, there has been a group or a community that's right now kind of upset about the whole Halloween Kills movie. I don't know if anybody's heard, but there was an article out basically talking about how the LGBTQ plus community wasn't really feeling how Michael Myers killed the gay couple. So I'm going to go ahead and read an article courtesy of Yahoo News. The title of it is Halloween's bone-chilling villain Michael Myers is homophobic in new film. I'm only going to read a little bit of it.
Okay.
Here we go. The long-running Halloween franchise is largely focused on the effects of Michael Myers and his rampages, whatever, on the Stroke family. And Halloween Kills is no exception to that tradition. The film is a direct sequel to the 2018's Halloween, which ended with the masked killer being trapped in the protagonist Laurie Strode's burning house, yada, yada, yada. However, fans find out in the new movie that the serial killer escaped the burning house, blah, 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 blah. At one point in the Halloween Kills movie, Myers returns to his childhood home and finds an unsuspecting gay couple living there. If you haven't seen the movie, fuck it. Spoil it. Too fucking see it. You got all these fucking illegal ass apps on Fire Stick. You haven't seen it yet, then it ain't my goddamn problem. So I'm gonna spoil some of this. So at his childhood home, he finds an unsuspecting gay couple living there. The men, who are named Big John and Little John, realize someone is in their home and search for the intruder. But instead of making it out alive, they're murdered by Myers. The scene has stirred up discussion on Twitter, with some people labeling Michael Myers as homophobic for killing a couple. I'm going to stop this article right there. Because that's fucking crazy. Niggas been dying in horror movies since horror movies was even a goddamn genre, okay? Even the black dude in fucking, what is it, Night of the Living Dead, the black and white movie, the old Night of the Living Dead. He was literally the hero, and they killed his motherfucking ass.
Still.
So...
When did that movie come out? Like 19...
Had to be early.
50?
Oh, man.
Let me see. I'll look it up. But
I think it was a little bit later than that, but it's old.
Yeah. I'll look it up later. But yeah, but besides that, man, what are y'all thoughts on it?
Fake outrage.
Fake outrage?
That's ridiculous. It's like... Michael Myers does not discriminate when it comes to killing people. It's like he does not. He's killed little kids. All right,
right.
Like he's killed little white girls. All right, from ages 12 to 19. Like what? Like this is fake outrage. This makes absolutely no sense.
And also, okay. I've been thinking about this for years. All right,
and we all know everyone cares about little white girls. So you know.
Yeah, it's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, they go missing. I mean, they're the first ones on CNN. How many black kids go missing and you don't see them on TV? But that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day.
So precious.
So I was thinking about this too, right? They're so focused on that. So one of the famous slashers, I name it on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. He kills kids. Mm-hmm. But before he was killed,
he was molesting kids.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
No, didn't he go to jail for it in the movies?
So he went to jail for kidnapping kids. They didn't say what he was doing while they was kidnapping, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, he was raping little fucking kids.
He was probably raping the hell out of them dead kids, bro. So I'm like,
damn, and no one complained about that.
Nobody complained about it. You know why? Because
fuck those kids.
I mean, that too. That's what I'm guessing. That's what they were thinking. But you know, there's a documentary on Netflix I was watching. I can't remember the name of it, but basically they were talking about how Freddy Krueger, the Nightmare on Elm Street series, saved New Line Cinema. That's why they call it, quote unquote, the house that Freddy built. They were on that last leg. They were on that last leg, and the first Nightmare on Elm Street saved those motherfuckers.
Damn, I didn't know that.
So I'm saying, like, I don't know. Sometimes it might come in full circle.
So not the movies, but like the series,
the actual series. The first movie actually saved New Line Cinema. They were belly broke, man. They were broke as fuck.
Damn, New Line Cinema was going out of business like that?
And if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't if it wasn't for Freddy Krueger, they would be no longer existing right now. Just like Marvel Studios. If it wasn't for Blade,
yeah, they're one of the first original Marvel films.
Exactly.
Wasn't not done by Marvel Studios.
Right. Yeah. We have somebody in our crowd that wants to say something. Main event. Did you want to say anything? Did you want to come to the mic?
No.
That's my baby.
Netflix series she was talking about is called The Movies That Made Us.
Exactly. Yeah. You watched that joint too, huh? Because they did the Michael Myers one too. Facts. But not to go off topic a lot. LGBTQ, y'all gotta take an L for that shit, bruh. Like,
That's funny.
motherfuckers died because they was in his house, bruh. He's a psychopath.
And
First of all, why in the fuck would you buy a house of a serial killer knowing that motherfucker escapes every fucking movie? Okay.
And if anything, like the gay guy that got killed in that movie, he deserved it just as much as that black chick. All right. Yeah. He had the chance to get the fuck out of his house after his husband got stabbed the fuck up.
True.
What does this motherfucker do? Okay. His husband, he's dead. He's gone. Nothing you can do for him, right? The stairs is right fucking there, right behind him.
Right.
Michael was actually still stabbing this motherfucker. It's like, it's too much fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's stabbing away.
True.
So he's about to run. But then the guy's character, he turns around and he says, "You came back to this house, didn't you, Michael?"
Nigga, get the fuck out of there. Yeah.
And like everyone in the movie theater is like, "Oh my god, like this mother, like kill him, please."
I think everybody
kill him, please.
I think everybody deserved to die except for the firefighters. Like the community that got killed.
Actually,
this nigga killed like 8 people.
I heard people were complaining about that too, about the firefighters getting killed at the beginning of the movie.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Just fucking.
I'm sorry, those motherfuckers were dumb too. I'm sorry. If you see a 6'7", 6'6" dude coming out of a house that's on fire, are you gonna sit up there and be like, "Oh my god, sir, you okay?"
Fact.
No, you gonna get the fuck out of there. Like, man, fuck this. Like, throw the hose down and run.
Fact.
He had like a big ass axe in his fucking hand. I'm not worrying if this motherfucker needs CPR or not. Like, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
So at the end of the day, fuck y'all niggas, man. Y'all take that L.
I don't know what are y'all thoughts on? Like, I don't know. I personally think like it's just fake outrage. Sometimes just people just get bored. It's like, God, what do I feel like doing today? Oh man, Michael Myers kills gay couple. Oh my God, Michael Myers is homophobic. Like, I think it's bullshit. I think people are just bored and just they need something to complain about.
Pretty much.
It's 2021, man. The cancel culture is strong.
That's it.
Very strong.
Speaking of cancel culture, we also need to cancel another motherfucking person too. If y'all want to cancel Michael Myers, go ahead and cancel Brittany Renner. Let's go ahead and segue into that shit real quick. So if you don't know who Brittany Renner is, she's a, who would you say, fellas? She's a gold digger.
She's an IG model. Thought
that too. Just be real. If she out there, she's doing too much. But
yeah, she's definitely an IG model. Confirmed.
Right. But her last stunt that she did kind of really caught a lot of people's eyes. I'll play a clip real quick. Courtesy of DJ Academics. He had an interview with her, basically talking about her and what the fuck she be doing. So let's play this real quick, see how it goes.
No, 18 and 20, 16 and 20.
He probably don't even know he's going to like the fuck. Wait, was he in the league at that time?
No, he was still at Kentucky. Okay.
And you're Brittany Renner, who he's seen all over the fucking media with these people.
Okay, so this is what I really get so fucking annoyed about is like, so when do you as men take accountability? You're old enough to ride this ride. You want to fuck with me. You want to come at me. You want to fuck me raw. So why are we babying men who make decisions for themselves? Like I told you, I was on birth control up until I had a conversation with my baby father. So what do you think happened? So I imagine I got to leg lock him. No, let me.
The maturity of men and women are different.
No, stop. That's true. No, it's because men and women are held to different standards. Y'all want to look at a 20-year-old who wanted to fuck. I was 26 when I met him. You want to fuck with me? Here's what it is. Nope. Like, stop acting like someone had to pull the wool over his eyes. I was exactly who I am right now. And stop. Let me finish. I have no reason to be. I have no reason to lie about anything that I've done or the person that I am. And I believe in full transparency. The ideal relationship to me is for my partner to know everything about me.
All right, that's enough of that bullshit. So recently, it was a while ago, she was at Jackson State, and she had put a post up on social media, leave her IG, if I'm not mistaken, saying, hide your young sons or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, like the parents of this college hide your sons or some shit like that.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck?
Man, you know what?
She preys on these kids. They're kids. They're 18. They're still fucking kids in my eyes.
She said he was at Kentucky.
It don't even matter where she at.
Kentucky days.
She preying on these kids, but not only that, she get these kids and then you fuck them and get pregnant and potentially get money out of these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking crazy. What y'all think?
I mean, well, you know, R. Kelly is a child predator. He still has supporters.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Not to compare the two, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm not supporting this chick, right? I'm not supporting her at all. But it's like, R. Kelly has been known as a child predator for how many years? And you still have motherfuckers like, well, sometimes you have to separate, you know, the artist, you know, from the music, or the person from the music. It's like, no, fuck that. Like, you're celebrating and listening and dancing to a guy, a grown man that fucks little innocent children.
I don't want to get way off topic, but if you can't talk, if you can't listen to him, then you can't listen to Michael Jackson's music. You can't listen to Michael. Music.
No. Michael Jackson, that was all alleged. All right, there was no
evidence
whatsoever.
R. Kelly wrote "You Are Not Alone" for Michael Jackson.
Shit. Well, sometimes, man, we have to separate the artist from the music.
Well, bringing it back to Brittany Renner,
right?
Nah, she said it in the clip.
Right.
She said she was setting the trap. You know, essentially, whoever she's setting the trap for is old enough to, I guess, supposedly be able to avoid this trap, even though they don't know it's coming. I mean, that's kind of what I got out of it.
Somebody need to tell these young motherfuckers that her pussy tastes like candy corn to stay far away from it as possible.
But that's the thing, though. It's like she's like a well-known, like, I don't follow her or like I don't know her that well, but like she's like a well-known IG model.
She wrote a book, didn't she?
Yeah, she wrote a fucking book about like how many like NFL or NBA players she's like, you know, got dicked down by.
So basically, she's
like,
following the footsteps of Karan Stevens, aka Superhead. But on the sports side.
My thing is like, okay, there's like, as far as I know, maybe you guys have more knowledge on this than I do, but there's like programs for like up and coming like NBA and NFL players about like, you know, potentially running into, you know, these IG models or like these, you know, females who are trying to make a come up on like professional athletes simply because they know that at some point you're going to get the bag, you know, later on in your career, and like they're going to use you as far as like, you know, trying to get you to get them pregnant or like get married and then get divorced, like, you know, in 2 days or some shit like that.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happens to most black athletes.
And there's training on the other side as well. You guys got to keep that in mind.
What's that?
There's training on the other side as well. There are young ladies who are being trained to trap these dudes.
That's a fact.
You know, fresh out of high school, fresh out of college, so it's game against game.
But my thing is like, how does this dude not know this shit? That's why it's like, all right, I'm upset with her. Like, you know, fuck her. You know, she's a whore. But at the same time, dude, you're a fucking idiot. How do you not know this shit about this chick? And it's like he kind of put himself like, yeah, I understand. He is a young guy, up and coming basketball player, has like a big future, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, how do you not know this information about this chick? She supposedly is very well known.
Right.
Like why would you still want to mess around with someone like that? I don't care how, you know, great her fake ass or fake titties look.
Her mental probably fucked up. You don't know.
Thinking with the wrong head. It's an age old problem. Thinking with the wrong head, buddy.
Yeah. So yeah, you can't. At the end of the day, you really can't blame just her. Cause
I refuse to put all the blame on her, even though she's a fucked up human being. Like just looking at some of her fucking like videos, and she's like talking to like her audience or whatever in her fucking car. I'm like, yo, this bitch is a fucking weirdo.
Absolutely.
Like she's fucking crazy. But at the same time, like he flew into
you
should have known this about this woman, man.
Right.
It's like I can't put all the sole blame on her. I can't do it. He's a fucking idiot too. So
at the end of the day, it's kind of both of their faults because it involves two people. Put a condom on.
Yeah, because
there's plenty of ways to protect yourself too.
Exactly.
Like, you know, even if you are thinking with your wrong head and you jump into the situation, okay, there's some precautions that you could take that could prevent her from taking this further. And he obviously didn't do those things. So, you know, and then you always have the NBA player, NFL player who thinks the money isn't going to stop. And thus they can make a mistake and they can bounce back and they can, you know, I haven't watched much Charlotte Hornets basketball, but I don't think P.J. Washington is, you know, going to get like, you know, so.
Do better. I feel bad for you,
yeah.
brother, but you know you got a long life ahead of you. Just do better.
You got to have some type of wisdom or street sense or something to kind of.
Like, how good is he as a player? Like, I don't. You know.
He was pretty good at Kentucky.
He's no LeBron, but
whatever.
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah,
he's not.
We're not placing the blame on her. Just her. So y'all motherfuckers do better. Moving on. Well, before we move on, let me go ahead and give a shout out. Not a shout out. This episode has been brought to you also by Shy Glizzy's Glizzy Buns. Shy Glizzy Buns. Small enough to fit in your mouth, big enough to fuck your life up.
That's good.
Great brand.
Right.
Great brand. It's a great brand.
All right.
Absolutely.
Moving on, a little bit of sports here. Henry Ruggs, man, I really want my deepest condolences go out to the people, the young lady that was killed in that horrible accident. I couldn't get her name, but I'm gonna go ahead and read this article on Henry Ruggs III. If you don't know, he was involved in a fatal car crash. He didn't die, but like I said, the lady died. He was going, I think, 156 miles per hour. And I just read, I'm just looking at this article now, courtesy of Yahoo Sports. Henry Ruggs III is facing up to 40 years in prison after prosecutors add new charges. So I'm going to read a little bit. Henry Ruggs III, formerly of the Las Vegas Raiders, is facing even more legal charges after a deadly crash that left a 23-year-old woman and her dog. Damn, I didn't know the dog died. Clark County prosecutors now intend to charge Ruggs with additional court counts of DUI and reckless driving, both resulting in substantial bodily harm as well as possession of a firearm. God damn!
Boy, he had a gun in the fucking car too.
While under the influence.
I don't know anything about the story.
There's a professional sports player trifecta. Okay, usually it's driving drunk. Gun underneath the seat.
It's always like the go-to of like some of these fucking athletes. It's like, you know, if they get in trouble with like driving with a, you know, DUI, some shit like that. It's like there's always a fucking gun somewhere.
Here's my thing. If I'm a professional football player,
oh my God,
you got some guy from the old neighborhood that will shoot whoever you want him to shoot.
Yeah.
If you need drugs, he would happily drive from your house to the hood.
I got a phone call.
Like,
okay, we got a phone call coming in.
Sorry. Wait, is this our first caller?
Yeah.
This is our first call.
Here we go.
Watch the podcast team. What's going on?
What's going on? Watching the podcast
Tell us your name. Tell us where you're from.
Hello?
Oh, we can't hear.
Oh,
Technical difficulty here.
What is going on?
1 second.
You know, if you're gonna call in, maybe not track phone. Maybe not track phone.
Don't be mean.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. No, we need to let them know.
Let me
probably having a
let me call.
We need to set ground rules.
Let me hang up and I'm gonna call them back. Let me see. And then see.
Call back.
Do they still do star 69?
Here we go.
Yes.
That's a good question.
Hello.
Washington podcast team. Who's this?
Hi, this is Brittany Renner.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard your podcast.
Oh.
I have something to say to Mike.
You have something to say to Mike?
Mike.
Yes, Mike. Yes, that's right, Mike.
Mike.
You talking all that shit on there, and you forgot that you was fucking me not too long ago.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Oh, no.
Huh?
Oh,
you forgot that? Yeah, you forgot that. Yeah.
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Well, guess what? I had something to say to you. Okay. I'm pregnant.
Oh, no.
How you like that? How you like that?
Nah, I think you got
that's
me.
Right, again.
Oh, wait.
Again.
I think you got me mixed
Again,
up with
I'm
somebody else.
pregnant
Ma'am.
again.
Wow,
Yeah, that's right.
No,
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 it was
I'm-
you.
I'm-
I took the pregnancy test, and it came up dollar signs.
ma'am.
I'm sorry. Two lines. Two lines.
Ma'am,
I
what
meant
is
to say two
going
lines.
on?
Excuse me. I meant to say two lines. That was an error.
Ma'am, whoever you are, I think you have me sadly mistaken. I am not an athlete. I am not a basketball player. I have no money. As a matter of fact, I am broke as
You said
fuck.
you had a lot of money.
No,
no.
Yeah, I know that's what I said, but like I actually don't have any money. All right?
she's pregnant.
In my mouth, and I know you did not have no broke dick.
Yeah, okay.
I know.
I definitely have broke dick. I can prove that I have broke dick. Okay, all right. Do you want to see my bank account? Do you want to see my bank account? Okay, I can prove this.
Are you trying to tell me that I wasted my good average pussy on you?
No, God. Okay, all right. No, hang the goddamn phone.
Back to the milkshake. Back to the milkshake. Wow.
Hang up the phone, please.
Oh, wow.
Mike,
that was clearly a troll.
Yikes.
That was a troll.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure that was a troll.
You sure?
I don't know any Britney.
Well, she seemed like she knew a lot about your dick.
That could be anybody. I mean, I ain't got no broke dick. You know what I'm saying? I got like an average dick, but not like broke. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shout out to Mike and his baby.
I ain't got no baby. All right?
Look.
All right, we can edit this part out. Man.
Look, we need a new generation to carry on the show. So
anyway, continue with the next story, please. Let's just pretend like that never happened.
Are we going with the next story?
Mike, your girl is texting me. We'll talk about it after the show.
Baby, that is all a lie. That's an actress. That's an actress. We hired her, to call into the show.
I don't think she's talking to you anymore, buddy.
What?
That's
can we take like a commercial break or something like that?
That's pretty crazy.
I mean, we can take a quick break. Actually, we have one more sponsor that we can shout out.
Who's that?
Some bullshit.
Okay, we actually have Ray Weiss's Wife Beaters. And their slogan is elevate yourself. So we'll actually, and we may do business with them again because we'll talk about it, but okay.
Elevate yourself, huh?
Break granted.
It's a good brand.
Oh my God.
No, seriously, they're made out of a material you wouldn't believe it. So.
Oh shit, man. Must be like tough, Like,
really tough.
Take a beating, huh?
It could take a beating.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say keep on ticking, but
wash off the blood stains. Man.
Sure, whatever you like to do with your wife beaters, it'll get the job done. Believe me, if the viewers at home can see, one thing that it does is it gives you dexterity and torque. So if you have to,
oh my God,
if you have to come from here and across, it's perfect. It perfectly lines up your shoulders so that you can give maximum impact.
Oh shit, we got another call.
We got another call coming in. Sorry guys, I'll explain more about this. Okay,
hold on. Washington podcast team, who's this?
Washington podcast team.
Hey, hello, motherfuckers. What's going on?
What? What's going on with that?
Who the fuck is this?
Aggressive.
What are you talking about, man?
Let me get a drink.
You know who it is. You guys ruined my life. You guys ruined my coaching guy. I used to coach for the Raiders.
Coach for the
You used to
Raiders.
coach for the Oakland Raiders?
Coaching life.
Yeah. You know what you guys. You know what you people did.
Us people? What do you mean us
God
people?
damn,
What does that
man.
mean?
What you talking about, bro?
Kind of negative. Whoa! Hey!
I'm tired of you fucking.
Why do we
Man,
keep on
really
picking up the
fries,
phone?
Eating all that fried
Oh,
chicken,
my
eating
God.
all that goddamn watermelon.
No, why do we keep on picking? We gotta. Dude,
Tired.
who's screening the calls around here?
Right? You go back to fucking after Rich Tigers.
Oh no!
All that goddamn Snoop Dogg.
Oh,
jumping
God.
around all the tubs.
Oh my
fingers on
God!
the wheel.
Oh no! Oh,
I'm sorry, you guys.
Are we having
my life?
The fuck is going on tonight?
Excuse me, sir.
We
Excuse
can't
me,
hang
sir.
up the phone?
Sir, can I get your name, please? Like, who is this? Who are we talking to?
Don't worry about it, alright? It's not your job. Tell what my fucking name is, alright?
Boy. Oh God, we're gonna have to hang up on this guy.
Wow.
They're gonna
Hanging
cancel
up.
us.
I'm sure your mother loves
us.
you.
Like
Wow.
all you fucking
Hanging up, bro.
We're
okay?
definitely gonna.
We're hanging up,
cancel
bro.
us.
We're praying for you,
But
bro.
don't hang up on me, buddy.
We're
I
hanging
have
up.
I got more shit to say, brother. Okay?
Oh,
God
God.
bless. God bless.
God bless.
Hey, look, you listen to me. You listen to
Oh
me,
God.
but
Oh, boy.
Oh, hey, John, is that you?
That's
Nah, I
not
hung up.
good. Oh God.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Wow, man.
Oh man.
Some
Yikes.
people, man.
Wow.
I'm flabbergasted. I'm appalled.
I'm hurt.
And I'm astonished.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to continue the show.
No, you're strong, man. You're strong. You're okay.
I mean, this is really.
We will get through this together.
He's light skinned. He's emotional.
Yeah. You know. What I'm
Take
saying,
4 to 5 business days for him to recover.
Oh yeah.
But it's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Is there a reason we keep picking up the phone? Because I feel like this isn't going well. Like,
yeah, I mean, I kind of thought like our first night having like callers call in would go more, be more positive than this. It just has been a very traumatic experience.
I'm not sure, man. Do we have another topic?
I don't have.
We
any
got
kids,
plenty of
by the way.
topics, but I think we only have room for one more topic, and then after that, we're gonna go ahead and do those sports predictions for tonight's fight.
Yes.
So what So would you?
Baby.
Since I covered most of the topics, who you want to go be heard?
Man, I sat up the other night and I actually watched the closer, and what I took from it, Dave Chappelle, obviously.
Facts.
And if anybody doesn't know about the story by now, the transgender community is very mad at Dave Chappelle.
Facts.
But if you actually watch the stand-up, they were mad at him beforehand, and this is what he was trying to explain, is that they're mad at me, but if you listen to what I'm trying to say, I don't mean any harm. If you listen to what I'm trying to say, it's kind of like I'm jealous because it took black people so long to get through civil rights. But basically, your situation is so organized that you're getting results much quicker. I mean, he went about taking an hour special out to explain to transgenders that he didn't mean any harm. And, from my perspective, it seems like they took that and even took that negatively. So I don't know what you guys' experience was watching that, but that's kind of what I got out of it. Was he was really trying to explain that he didn't mean any harm in the first place. And
he actually said he wanted to sit down with the LGBTQ community.
Right.
To make sure everybody's laughing.
Before and after he did the stand-up special. So
right.
For me, what do you guys think? But yeah, for me, I think, if you just listen to the special, it's pretty clear that he's trying to make amends. He's trying to make peace.
Yeah. Nah, I watched the closer twice. I was still trying to figure out like what exactly is this uproar, the controversy is all about. And not again. Like I can't tell, I can't tell someone what not and what to get mad at. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're offended by something, by what someone says, then you're offended. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not that person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take jokes, the same way, that they do. Right. But at the same time, it's like, for that particular community, because I guess like it's more of the trans community that's having like the biggest uproar about like, his jokes are offensive or whatnot. My thing is like, he joked about everyone. He joked about black people, white people, Asian people, gay people.
Speaking of Asian people, I gotta go drain the dragon. I'll be right back.
That's cool.
Wow, that was I didn't even know how to take that one. That was just drain the dragon. All right.
Yeah, but you're right. He didn't. Nobody was excluded.
Yeah, exactly. And like certain communities like are always talking about equal rights, equal opportunity, like being treated equally. It's kind of like, well, here's your opportunity right here. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a legendary comedian, like just making jokes about absolutely everyone, and you guys are just getting.
Hold on, we got another call
coming.
Should
we take it though?
I'm really hesitant to take this phone call, but we're gonna open it up to the viewers. We're gonna open it up to the viewers.
Let's be the last one.
All right. This got to be a good one. Washington podcast team.
What's going on?
What's going on?
No. How can we fix this?
It's those track phones people are calling in.
Minor technical difficulties.
Difficulty.
Fix this
Hang on one moment, guys. We'll see if we can get this gentleman back in. By the way, guys, this is Amir coming in.
There you go. Look at that beautiful face.
Amir coming in to help us out.
Is the call still on or like?
No, I had to hang up on that one. I guess he was calling from one of those track phones. What if we do get another call? If
you have the opportunity, please call back.
Call on in,
and please be a good person. All right,
absolutely.
Like no negativity. All right, just just show nothing but love and positivity. Please, we don't need any of that, man.
Obviously, we've had quite enough.
Yeah, too much, man. Oh man.
So at the end of the day, though, you know, like you said, Dave Chappelle talked about everybody, excluded no one.
Yeah.
And literally, you know, in my personal opinion, he didn't do anything wrong.
Sounds good.
But at the end of the day, you know, his job is to be a comedian. That's the biggest thing. And, you know, a lot of times, you know, if your job was to be post office, you know what I mean? Like, nobody would fault you for passing out the mail. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Well, unless you, like, you know, passed out the mail, like, aggressively, you know what I'm saying? If you saw, like, a group of black people, like, niggers. Yeah.
He's a comedian. He's trying to make a joke. That's it, dude. Welcome back right there.
Yeah, thank you. I feel a lot better now.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're getting to the close of the end of this episode. So I don't know if anybody knows, but tonight there's a some UFC shit going on, and some traditional boxing shit going on. So, Mike, you want to cover this real quick before we go?
Absolutely. All right, let me set up here. All right, ladies and gents, tonight we have super middleweight championship bout between Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant. Canelo Alvarez, 56 wins, 1 loss to the great Floyd Mayweather, 2 draws, 38 wins by knockout. So he has a 64.41% knockout ratio. Weight is at super middleweight, 168 pounds. Canelo is 5'8", a 70-inch reach. That's from like the armpit to the end of the fist. Orthodox style, and he's 31 years of age. Caleb Plant, 21 wins, undefeated. He has 12 knockouts, 57% knockout ratio, 6'1", so he has the advantage in height, 74-inch reach advantage, so he has the advantage as far as the reach. Orthodox style, and he's actually younger than Canelo. He's 29 years old, so he has a couple of pros here in this fight. I'm excited about this fight because it's a lot of history that's going to be involved, all right? This will be the first time that we have an undisputed super middleweight champion. What I mean by that is that all the belts, all the major sanctioning belts are on the line. So that's the WBA, the World Boxing Association, IBF, International Boxing Federation, WBC, World Boxing Council, and the WBO, World Boxing Organization. So you have all those belts together. You are like the unified champion of that division. And this division is somewhat still relatively new. It made its debut back in April 3rd, 1967. You know, actually the first... Sorry if I get a little bored here, but I don't give a fuck. This is my sport, and I love it. I'm learning too. Hell, like the actual first super middleweight champion to win like a portion or like one belt out of like the major 4 was Don Filmer. Sorry, and he was actually the younger brother of Gene Filmer, who actually had like 4 historical fights with the late great Sugar Ray Robinson.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, like
shout out to Sugar Ray.
Yeah. Actually, I think he got like 1 win out of their 4 fights, like 1 win and a draw, and then like the other losses he got knocked the fuck out. But you know, Sugar Ray Robinson, he's a legend. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So yeah, man, like this fight is like really important. Like Canelo Alvarez, he's like one of the biggest faces in boxing right now. It's a handsome looking Hispanic fighter. Well, he's Mexican, but he looks like a white boy.
Facts. He did. I thought he was white first time.
No, everyone. The first time, like you see Canelo Alvarez, everyone's like, "Oh, who this white boy right here?" Is like, actually, he's not white. He's Mexican. So,
yes, sir.
And
El Chapo.
So Canelo Alvarez, you know what I'm saying? Like, just power, speed. His defense is crazy. Ever since he got his ass whooped by Floyd Mayweather back in like 2011, like he's improved as far as like his skill set.
I honestly think he'll go down as one of the greatest.
I think so
He's
too.
pretty damn good.
You know, I mean, sometimes he gets a little criticized because there's certain styles that he will not fight because he had the biggest problems with them, and those styles being something that Caleb Plant has. Fighters who are very, very elusive, who are very defensive minded, and will not stand in front of you like a human punching bag.
Okay.
So Caleb Plant, man, actually a very great fighter, man. Like, he's tall, he's lanky, has okay power out of his 21 fights. He only has 12 knockouts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, he doesn't have knockout power, but he has, like, punching power that's like, oh, stings you. Like, back the fuck up, back up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Moves around a lot. You know what I'm saying? Does not stand in front of you. Like, he gives you different looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a traditional fighter. You know, like, say the jab. The jab is kind of like, you just throw it out there like that. He can do so much. Like, he knows how to, like, utilize his weapons. You know, he can do, like, a 45. It's 45 being, like, you throw the jab, and it's kind of like an uppercut.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, coming up in the middle, he can throw a jab going down, going up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can think with the jab, like, turn a jab into a hook. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a very versatile fighter. So this is why this is kind of like a pick'em fight. You know, normally I criticize Canelo Alvarez for, like, fighting only certain type of fighters, whereas, like, they stand in front of you, they don't move. Pretty much fighters that he always has problems with. You know, Floyd Mayweather, Adesanyo Lara. You know, another, like, fighter that just moves around a lot, will not stand in front of you. It's kind of like, hey, you want to kick my ass, you're gonna have to earn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna stand. You know, move the fuck out of the way. You can't hit me. Fuck you.
So at the end, so as far as, like, the end result, who do you have in this fight tonight?
I'm going to have to go with Canelo Alvarez based on his experience, man. Like, Canelo has been in the ring, even though a good majority of them have been past their prime. He has been in the ring with some of the best fighters in the past 10, 20 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? So he has experience. He has experience in his background. He's still young. He's only 31 years old. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he has, like, a lot of knowledge within the sport. He has good speed. His defense is fucking incredible, and he has knockout power. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do not be like. I know this dude is short. Do not be fooled. Like, he can knock you out with one punch.
Oh, he's strong as shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like, his last opponent, I think it was Billy Joe Saunders. He broke his eye socket.
That was the fight in Texas?
No, that was the fight in. That was in Texas. That was in Texas.
That was a good fight.
Yeah, because Billy Joe Saunders, he was another fighter that was, like, known for his elusiveness. He's a very, like, slick European fighter. Canelo Alvarez broke his fucking eye socket. You know what I'm saying? And I imagine that shit hurts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck that. You need that socket.
But Plant, you know, he's not a knockout artist, but at the same time, he doesn't stand in front of you. He knows how to use the weapons that he has. Very smart fighter. But I'm still going to have to go with Canelo. I'm going to say Canelo by majority decision. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Canelo in 8.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Canelo as well.
Okay.
I might go the distance, but unanimous decision.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're going to find out.
Oh, wait, we got to get the fourth for Amir.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Amir, what you think?
Bring your ass in here, man.
Come on, man.
Let the people see your beautiful face.
You can use my mic.
Yeah.
Pause.
Bring that sexy ass in here. No pause.
I'm gonna go Canelo. Probably 9th, 10th round knockout. But other than that, like he said, maybe unanimous decision on the cards.
You heard it first.
Hey.
You heard it first. So it seems like everybody's going with Canelo. We want to find out, and we will do a post episode after this fight. But y'all stay tuned, man. Just make sure once y'all go on YouTube, because this will be on YouTube tomorrow. This will be on YouTube Sunday. Just make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to us, man. And I appreciate y'all listening to us and watching us once again. And we signing off. Peace.
It's the Washington Podcast Team, baby.